This out. Look at that. Oh, we got Hans here too. Hey, hey, buddy. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Not at all. Do you want to go up and come back down? Okay. You come back? We've had this before. This is not our first rodeo. Okay. All right.
All right. I should be back on. Sorry about that.
That's okay. We got Hans here too. We got Retta. Retta is just showing some stuff here. That was a good show.
Thank you.
Man. She was spastic, like lots of energy. I loved it.
Leslie is amazing, but definitely, yes, high energy, great. No end to one of the most wonderful people I've met through the conference circuit, and we've become really good friends since then.
Super kind. You could tell. You could see it in her eyes how kind she was.
Yes. Hey, Retta, great to see you, and love the scenery and everything you're broadcasting as always.
Yeah. Should we let him on? He's Mr. Windy. If it gets bad, don't be sad. Why is everything rhyming?
Yeah, hey, Hans, I hope you can hear me. It's pretty windy here. Yeah, thanks very much for your compliment. But yeah, I'm just here in this little island. I was actually doing my bike ride, and I was like, you know what? Let me just show you guys this cool scenery here.
Yeah, the wind, and I think we're catching the best part of the nor'easter that's hitting most of the U.S., but we've got heavy winds, cold, but no 2 feet of snow or anything nasty. So everyone up north, move down south. Our weather is always better.
Hey, man, we have a fire warning here, and also it's pretty cold right now. It's gonna get to low 30s tonight.
Wow, that's real cold for Florida.
Did you just say a fire warning? Did he say fire?
Yeah, it's like a red flag warning here in Florida, which it means like, it's like so windy. And then the waves, like nobody can go out, to the beach because it's gonna get like really windy tonight. More than I think 30 miles per hour.
Crazy. Hans, the world right now is just, it's wacky, man. It is every day. It's something, right?
Yeah, but it's probably always been that way. We just, with so many ways to stay in touch, I think we get to see a lot more of it than we ever would have known. Like, think about it. 20 years ago, would we be able to share this view from Retta and experience what that is? Or have you tell us about, the snow and weather in Toronto?
Retta's doing this all for the women, right, Retta? That's all this is for. It's for the women. He's advertising his brand. How can they know, right?
If I was attractive, I would be doing that too.
I want to talk about, if it's okay, the vaccine right now. So do you know anything about the new Johnson & Johnson one where it's supposedly one dose? That's all you need.
So the concept with a vaccine is our bodies develop white blood cells that are like a lock and key that are designed to attach to attach or recognize the attachment sites from a virus and then neutralize it. So if a virus or something foreign comes into our body, our bodies have to figure out how to isolate or adapt that. So the concept with a vaccine is, can we take a virus and make it basically so it can't reproduce, introduce it so our bodies can react and develop antibodies, but it won't actually get us sick? Well, with the COVID, what they did because of newer technology is they reverse engineered that RNA sequence to create the lock and then develop the key so that basically they could manufacture something that would look like the virus and let our bodies develop a natural immunity to it. So there are different, as you can imagine, with the different variances and how long the sequence is, some are going to be a better match than others. And that's really where this is coming in. So the double dose.
At you, just only on Happs. He's being a complete.
It's almost like he's attached to a balloon.
Hey, we got Solange here from Jerusalem. Solange, so great to see you. Solange does great broadcasts from Jerusalem over there. If you're still on here.
Yeah, yeah. And we also have Space Gal and we have Bella who was on this morning. And Bella was also telling us about the differences between the vaccines. Michael's shows are never boring.
No.
No.
So closing that out the short way is the reason the two vaccines are a little more effective is it's giving our bodies one chance to recognize it and start to build the antibodies. Then it gets introduced again, and our body said, "Hey, I recognize this," and then we produce a large amount of antibodies, and that gives us that 95% ish protection. So you still get sick, you still get you can still get the virus, but your body destroys it before you get any symptoms or before you have really any of the problems. The one dose is, from what I seem to remember, around 81% effective, 86, somewhere in that range. So it will definitely give you protection. You may be able to spread the virus a little longer. You may feel sick for 24 or 48 hours, depending on how you get hit. But it will most likely keep you out of the hospital and prevent some of the long-term damage like lung and heart scarring in the brain, seizures. These are some of the side effects we're seeing from the damage that the virus is doing to us.
So you're already warmed up. Your brain, like you already played a couple innings. You didn't come in cold. You know what I mean? Like we got him to play center field. He had already hit a couple home runs, and he's ready. He's ready.
Yep. And Solange's so happy.
Look at that live on Happs.
Yeah. Whoa. Look. Yeah.
What's going on around here, man?
Yeah. Who's on the boat?
Are you the king of Florida now, or what? There you go. Rock star, aren't you?
Is that the effects of alcohol or drugs or both? I don't know. Okay. Crazy.
Are you talking okay to me, Michael?
Rada, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. You know, these kids, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm just gonna mute. I'm just gonna mute you for a second. We're having kind of a serious conversation, okay? Okay. There you go. Thank you, buddy. That's so funny. All right, continue, sir. Sorry.
I think we hit it. So Solange actually said she was able to get the Pfizer vaccine. So congrats, that's great. Get it as soon as you can. And remember, this isn't like a perfect shield. You can still get infected. You can still spread it. You're just going to recover a lot faster. And even with these different strains, as it mutates, it's going to give us more protection because our bodies will come closer to recognizing it. One of the reasons we don't get nearly as sick with the flu as we do with coronaviruses is our bodies are used to the influenza strain, and we're very good at adapting to all the mutations that happen every year. There's usually tons of versions that go around. With coronaviruses, we don't have a natural immunity to them, so our bodies are slower to adapt. So we need to help it out. So encourage everyone you can to get them as soon as they're available.
We had a question here. Yes, you can multi-task here and multi-broadcast, and it's just starting to get good. They're starting to get their steps here, but there are a few problems. So even when you multicast, It can be crazy, and you can have dropouts. And the other thing is too, is the people in your room can multicast as well. So it's wild. You can have 3 guests that are all multicasting on different platforms. So one broadcast could have 15 different avenues from it.
Yep.
So you got, go ahead.
And Solange, what you can do is Michael's hosting this particular show, so he can send an invite or add anyone to the broadcast. They can then join the studio behind the scenes, and then he can bring them in or push them out. So if he wants to bring someone out and push me out for a little bit, so there's only 3 people on video, or if he wants to have a massive, wrestling federation match with 6 people, you can pull people in and out, mute them as you're going through.
Typically, Michael is the host, so he's the director. He can do anything, like Hans just said, take you out and get you back on here and all that.
And there is no topic, so you're not off topic, Solange. It's a, it's.
No.
There doesn't have to.
It's crazy this way.
All right, Michael, I'm freezing over here, so I'm gonna get going home. It's gonna get dark, so thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you. We always have a bit of the broadcast for beauty, and ladies, that was for you. Reddit was just for you, ladies. There you go. We do what we can for the fine arts. All right.
Take care.
Take care, buddy. All right, there we go. Back to somewhat of insanity. There we go. All right, just you and me, man, against the world.
Well, thanks. I appreciate you joining the last broadcast. You always have great things to say and add. And so appreciate it. It was nice to talk to Leslie. For anyone who may have not seen that, you can pick up the recording. And I had Leslie Hughes. She is a personal branding consultant and professor, and also specializes in helping people build better LinkedIn. And so I had her on the show to talk about some of the do's and don'ts, horror stories, and how she managed to wind up on The Social, which is Canada's version of The View in the US. And again, I apologize, I don't know the versions in all the countries to draw the parallels.
I do have some good news for us for the Sunday show. Amber Mack says she's in.
Oh, that's amazing. Amber is dynamic and wonderful.
Yes. Very nice lady, and very established in these fields that we're doing right now. Mike, I just invited you up if you want to come up. I don't know. Mike is Mike Grizz. He's I don't know. He's kind of like a wrestling, broadcasting. I think he's into the World Federation of something. Captain Rehab, I saw him today. The real Captain Rehab. He's a young man. He's not the guy in the photo. So we actually had him. He is in the midst of moving. So, are you camera ready, Captain Rehab, or have you done enough broadcasting today? I think that's the most he's ever done. This is like a cold remedy, this one. My wife made it. It's a little sour, but it's good on the throat. I find my throat is going. So
yeah, you have to have a little refresh. It's the key to broadcasting. You got to have a little refreshment on the side, and remember to hit the mute button so that no one hears the slurping.
Yeah. So
tonight's broadcast brought to you by Fresca.
Yeah.
I can't even get this is the problem with doing a mirrored image. I can't get it right. All right, there we go.
Perfect. It's perfect.
I'm refilling.
Yeah. Sorry, what are you talking about was cooking?
Oh, you mean back when we were talking about the vaccines? Bringing that back up. If there's questions about it, I'm happy to answer what I can. I am not an expert. I follow it. I do have some connections that I ask my questions to. One of the big things is you're seeing, and the EU, I'm going to say this bluntly, kind of threw a fit recently, saying that they are going to demand that the pharmaceutical companies hold up their agreements and aren't delivering enough. Do you really want them to rush this? They're running at absolute capacity. They're doing everything they can. They're trying to step up production, and they are not able to get out as many doses as they hoped. We all want more doses. We all want them faster. This is one of those things you just can't rush it. It's not like you can suddenly spin up a factory and produce viruses that have to be kept at incredibly cold temperatures. So be patient. It will come. We will see more increase. We will see other vaccine manufacturers get certified. So it'll get better, but we just need to continue to hunker down for the next couple months while we get through this period.
Well, I think everybody should know they should watch the movie Legend, and you can see what happens when you rush. We can't rush. We can't afford the rush at all. We don't want to be eating ragu and trying to steal tuna cans and salmon, because we're the only three left.
And sorry, Captain Rehab, as I just said, I was pouring and I forgot to turn my mic off, and
I
sorry
like
about
it.
that.
I like
So
it.
looks like we got Mike up.
Good
Yeah.
evening, gents. How are you?
Hey, there you go. Okay, I thought you were talking about. Yeah, how you doing? You look good today, buddy. Look at
Thanks.
that.
Yeah. How's
Yeah,
everything going?
Mike has wonderful energy. He's got a great setup. And have you met Hans yet?
I've actually watched you, interview Hans in a panel before, and I've seen Hans work, and I'll tell you, very impressed. Yes, definitely.
Well, thank you so much. It's great to meet you.
Same here.
Hans is already really a beloved character on here. I can't believe the amount of people that ask me about him all the time. And he's only really been on here, how long now? 3 weeks, maybe? 3?
This would be the start of my third week.
Yeah. So he's got some serious momentum, and you can ask him anything. Well, within reason. Okay, I better be. So
you can ask. I just might not answer.
Give me a winner to Super Bowl. How about that? I'll put you on the spot.
In the immortal words of Harry Carey, it's whoever scores the most points is going to end up winning this contest today.
Or the one that makes the least mistakes, right? Yeah.
That often is it. The turnovers is usually the killer. I actually don't really know. I'm really not sure. I would love to see Kansas City win or it be a tight match. But Tampa Bay's looking pretty strong. I just don't know how they're going to match up head to head. So I'm certainly not betting on the game. I'm just going to be frying fish and wings and having just a few close friends who are not positive.
Mike, what are some of your hobbies? What are you into? How do you fill your day? I'm curious.
Well, me, I'm a sports guy. I'm into playing video games as a general manager of teams. So, like, I'm into baseball, football, and basketball. I also like to watch a lot of the CNBC stuff. A huge pro wrestling fan.
That's what I thought. I was getting that intuitively that you're into that. Yeah. Oh, he's pixelating here a little bit. He was perfect there for a second. Oh, he's gone. That's it. You ask about wrestling, and you get a body slam. Bam! You're done.
And Mike gets thrown from the ring. But wait a minute, he's grabbing a chair and he's coming back.
Yeah, we hope. Yeah. So, Captain Rehab, did you enjoy our time together on Happs? It was hilarious when I saw him. I was like, because he might be in his 30s, and I was like, you don't look like your photo. But he's a bright young man. He's very bright. Mark from Chicago. Feel free to say hello to the people in the comics. So
Absolutely. Yep, and was chatting a little bit with Bella on. So really, I don't know what the national plan is and how the doses are being distributed. I know Georgia is getting around 120,000 doses a week, and it could take several more weeks before we even get through Group 1A candidates. So it's coming, but slowly, and that means we can't get to teachers who are in Group 1B until we finish all of our first responders and elderly. And they actually, because they have booked for the next 2 weeks, so they stopped taking appointments because there's just not enough vaccines to go around yet. And Mike is back in the ring. He's got the chair.
He's back. Yeah, we threw him out, but he's back. Yeah. Yeah.
We crashed. We had a crash out of nowhere. I never seen that before, but it just crashed.
So do you, how are you broadcasting right now? What are you using, your phone?
I just use an iPhone. Yeah, an iPhone. That's it.
Okay, that's why. Because the iPhone does that. It will just do the major crash and rolla. I don't know why. Well, at least you have it on some kind of base, which is good, right? You've got it on a stand or something. My favorite is when people are doing this. What do you mean it's not stable?
Believe it or not, I'm just holding it steady. That's it.
That's it. You got the steady hands. Yeah. Yeah. So, are you currently working? A lot of people aren't. Are you?
No, unfortunately, I've been out of work since last March because I was an Uber driver, and with the rate of virus in Philadelphia, it just wasn't safe to continue on there. So I've curtailed that because of the virus.
Yeah, a lot of people are out of work. It's crazy all over the world. And I don't know if you've noticed, but more and more people are not doing the social distancing, not wearing a mask, not caring that there should only be 50 people in the grocery store. There's suddenly 100. It's even in Canada, I feel, and we're very polite people, we're losing interest. It's not the same, and it's usually old people, which it kills me. You'll get a bunch of them, like 6, 8, 10 of them, and they're in their late 70s, early 80s, and they're talking, and they're like 3 feet from each other, if that, and they're like, "Bill, is that you? I think that's you, Bill." I don't know why everybody's Southern when I do it, but the
We're an
other
easy
day,
target.
what's
We're an easy target to make fun of. It's a long-standing tradition to use a Southern accent and pretend everyone in the South is ignorant.
So I met you through Bobby Shadow, right?
Yeah, that's how we met. Yes, through Bobby. Bobby goes way back. Like I was telling you that previous night. That yeah, me and Bobby go way, way back.
So where did you meet Bobby originally?
I originally met him on an app. I believe it was called over at Meerkat, the Meerkat app.
Yeah, everyone talks about that. That must have really been something. How long was Meerkat around?
I joined it at the tail end, to be honest with you. So I want to estimate about 3-4 years.
Okay, well that's pretty good.
Yeah, it had a nice run. It was a steady app that had in the beginning. My friends told me that it had a really huge celebrity presence on it. So that's what made it really tick over there at the not Happs at the Meerkat.
Well, see, it's like this broadcast right now. We've got Hans. There's our huge celebrity. Now, Hans, I want to bring this up. What happened to your hair? Where did it go? There was hair. That, like, were you inspired by Randy? Like, what happened there?
So pre-COVID, my hair has been getting shorter and shorter. I just got tired of dealing with it. So every week to 2 weeks, I have a little hand rechargeable trimmer, and I just was sick of it and decided to go a little shorter, especially with the cold weather hitting now. It's a little more comfortable to wear a beanie or something. So this morning, I just decided to wake up early and do the head to toe manscaping and go for the streamlined aerodynamic look for the week.
So that's the look. That's
Yes.
what we're going with. I'm. You know what? It's probably the best thing in the world for your hair, if you think about it. To start fresh, if you're brave. I've never been that brave.
I actually scoped last time I cut my hair and my beard. I actually scoped it live. I did a live scope from a place we rented down the Jersey Shore, and cut my beard and hair live on the air.
That's awesome. So, yeah. Have you started doing the Apps challenge or the Happs challenge? I guess
I decided that it wasn't for me. I just felt that at the end of the day, it just wasn't something I wanted to take part in.
Yeah, a lot of people feel that way. They don't really care. It's not an incentive. The $50 is like whoop-de-doo. No, thank you.
You know what? I'm more about trying to develop a show that would actually have longevity rather than, just throw something on the air. So I actually closed my channel down here on Happs to new programming until I can develop a series, which actually I'm getting ready to record a half hour every week and air that on a loop type thing, because Happs lets you do that. So
Hans and you are the same. Me, I'm like, let's throw a burger together and see what mess is made at the end, and let's have fun. But everybody's different, right? I think my greatest skill is bringing people together. It's not necessarily the greatest content, but we have fun. Hans makes amazing content, and I know you'll make amazing content as well, because I can tell you're passionate about it.
Yeah, I've actually at one point had a weekly radio show on the AM dial, and with that show, I always tried to bring in some local celebrity as a guest, and the show had a nice run. It had a successful run, And once again, I'm always about like creating these little mini series type things where try to take it to the next level, and eventually one day have that show that has that longevity to take us to the next level. So one day soon.
What do you think? What do you think the next level on Happs for you would be? Like,
if I can develop a show that airs every single day for 1 hour, get a lot of interaction on that show, because I believe the audience at the end of the day will really make your show.
yes. See, I like that Hans. He's got a plan. He's not winging it. I'm in the flow. My middle name is Michael Flo Bathurst.
You've got to play to your strengths. Like, I think, like Mike, I want to build a content library. I want to build something that follows the advice or what it is I want to produce. And for me, that means I have to be a little more organized, a little more deliberate. Or you remember how long it took me to do even my first recording.
Yeah.
I had to have everything set up and structured so that I could do it without having to worry, because the terror of being on camera and being a tremendous introvert, I had to have everything else fixed before I could get live, or I knew I would do a bad show.
But here's the thing. Since you've met me, right, and you've been on this show, and you have a bit of a Happs family here, you're comfortable here. It's like we're just doing a call at work. And I that's what's happening on Happs. The only thing that's dangerous with that is don't do too much personal information, because once it's out there forever, especially when people are drinking, which was happening on Periscope a lot. I noticed people smoking up, and so I'm going, I don't think you want that out, but you can take it down. But is it really down? Especially when you have so many people in the room that can maybe have access to that. You got to be careful. But Mike, I really enjoy your energy, man. Like, I love that you're passionate about what you want to do, and you want to build something. That the world isn't like that right now. What's the next thing in the next 20 seconds? So,
well, that's the problem with a lot of these networks. When they develop their programming schedule, I noticed that a lot of them are replacing shows every 2 years. There's nothing new that lasts anymore. It disappears after 2 years. And they used to produce shows that would last for 10 or even 20 years in some cases.
Yeah. You can't.
No content.
No. And so what do you think of that made, say, Seinfeld work and Friends work and The Big Bang Theory? And do you know what I mean?
It was the way they built the characters. Like, for instance, you bring up Big Bang Theory. With that, you had Sheldon, who was a very likable character. You had Penny, who was an attractive woman. Some people watch for the personality. Some guys will tune in just because you got an attractive woman on the show.
No way. Really?
Oh, yeah. The audience is like that. Sometimes eye candy will sell in this business. Trust me. I've been doing it so long that I've watched these different trends happen. And if you put the right person in the right seat, you're going to make yourself a bundle as the person behind the show. It's all about putting the talent together. You put the A team together, you're about to be a millionaire. But if you put together a team where you're lacking that talent, you'll never make anything in this industry.
It amazes me how many shows don't work and how long.
Exactly.
And there's so many networks now. So Hans, what are some of your favorite shows that are out right now? Do you want to get Bella up? So Bella has the ability. Bella, do you want to come on for no?
We'll see. We can pull up. While you all were talking, we were carrying on the vaccine conversation. So shows, I'll say I tend to be drawn to shows that I think are very well written and have a strong development in the characters and the storyline as they mature. I don't really like the shows where, like, I was a big fan of Bones, but I always hated that every season had some master villain that held the season together, and they always had to do that. I'd say there's a couple shows that I really love. Probably one of the best shows would be Lucifer. and I'm really looking forward to seeing how they close out the second half of season 5 and season 6. But it started as kind of a surprise. I was slow to get into it, but it just kept getting the storyline and the way they tied in and made characters and created almost historical fiction. I thought was just fascinating, and the depth of the acting I thought was really good. So I'd say that's one of the few shows that I really will set aside time for. I've cut out a lot of TV. So Bella's up the game.
What's that? She's game. Are you? I'll give you like 5 minutes. Can you say what you need to say in 5 minutes? Can you do that? Okay, because she when she gets on, there is no other thing. There's just Bella, and it's hilarious. I love. Have you had it? Have you've heard her, right?
No, I haven't had a chance to meet Bella yet.
Oh my god! Everybody's got to meet Bella. Okay. Yeah. Okay. She won't come up, but she'll just be, and she sounds like Teresa Caputo to me.
So, Mike, what would you say is one of your top shows? What do you think one of the best ones available now, live or streaming?
Believe it or not, I'm actually going to go with the reality television. Survivor, Amazing Race, and Big Brother, all produced by CBS. To me, that's the best trio of shows out there.
Interesting. There's some reality shows that I've enjoyed. That genre I have trouble following. It just doesn't hook me as well.
Why is that, you think?
I put a lot of work in my life to removing stress, drama, to streamline, because there's just too much of it anyway. Mm-hmm. So I don't really want to watch a show where I'm seeing that conflict and those storylines, and I don't really get a joy out of, I guess, making fun of the characters. I'll catch some of the reruns or some of the clips, and I enjoy that. But it's, except for things like maybe the Joe Schmo Show, which was kind of an anti-reality show, or Love in the Wild.
Bella, how are you? Okay,
I'm fine. How are you? It's
good.
Still snowing here.
Okay, and you've got the phone close to your face so we can hear you.
Oh, you don't hear me?
I
You don't hear me.
I hear you.
It's like right here. I'm gonna buy the mic you told me today.
Yeah, I appreciate it. But you're not on the computer yet. I noticed that.
I can be. I had somebody from my DP department today put it on my computer.
Oh, beautiful. Home. See, you get things done. You want to talk about the vaccine? What is it you wanted to talk about?
I don't know. What is this guy talking? Is he in medicine? Or he's just reading stuff?
So no, I'm not in medicine. However, I do have a family member who is participating in a lot of the planning and response calls, and I'm following this closely in the media. But no, I am not on the front line or working with distribution.
I run a hospital. I run part of a hospital. I am. Yes.
I mean, it's phenomenal that you all have it well enough organized that, people were able to get appointments.
No, you don't even need an appointment. Today, I heard, because I haven't been in for 2 days, because I had 2 days off, because of this storm and everything. I said, I've had enough. I said I had enough. Okay, let me see. Okay, the boy did it for me today from my DP department. Let me see.
Yeah, it's been very frustrating in Georgia, and even this morning, our governor responded again.
I know all about Georgia because I have a home in Arkansas. And yes, don't you see my name usually is New York City Arky. I have homes in the South and in the Midwest. Yes, so I know what's going on in Georgia because my houseman that takes care of my properties over there in the South. He told me he wasn't able to get an inoculation. So what I did is I just pulled a few strings and he went over to Saline, which is right on I-35, not far from my house. And he got his inoculation today. I don't know.
That's awesome.
Well, my hospital, We have so much vaccine. It's not even funny. I'm telling the truth that today, 3 of my staff members had to go for their second Moderna inoculation. And she said she could have been standing in the street. There was so much medication we have. We have more than enough. And today the mayor announced, I didn't read the full writing. When I go tomorrow, I get so many text messages from him. Makes me crazy. That they said everybody text. If I sat and read everything, I wouldn't see a damn patient.
Yep.
I always say that. They send me so much stuff, and you people have the luxury. You come home and you watch TV. I don't watch TV. I read. I constantly, right in front of me, I have all my COVID stuff that I was going to give. Well, I still am going to give the pharmacists, a few of the other pharmacists in my area that asked me for written material, but they're not going to do it. Like I told
Michael
before, they're not going to do it. The pharmacists have rejected. Okay, I'm on the computer, but I don't see you. Why? Oh, I should go to feed, right?
Yep. Alerts. It'll pop up in the alerts. In the alerts, it'll say there should be Michael invited you. That's how I usually get to it.
Okay. Well, I'm on. Okay. I should go here where it says I'm on. Am I create new broadcast?
Yep. No. You don't want to do that.
No. Don't do that.
No, don't do that. What you have to do is you'll find an invitation, some kind of notification, and you'll. Do you want to? Why don't you go down from your phone and try to do it on the? We'll do the experiment.
He told me until I get a microphone, no one will hear me. I can hear you.
Oh, that's no good. We definitely need the mic. Yeah, we don't want that then. So Bella,
I have it on, but he told me, and he has me on where I don't have to log in anymore. They made me an icon.
Okay, so Bella, when you get the microphone,
ask me anything you want. I'll get the microphone. Do I have time? No, right now.
Did you order?
This is not my priority in life. I have to save lives.
Did you order it on Amazon?
This is not what I do for a living. What?
Did you order it on Amazon?
I didn't order it on anything because the DP guy, Peter, in my hospital said to me I should go to Best Buy where I have to go this weekend.
Yeah.
And he said I should look at it or something. But you told me exactly what to get, but you didn't tell me where to get it.
Yeah, Amazon. And you won't get it at Best Buy, I guarantee it.
Get it at Amazon?
Amazon's the way to go.
How much is it?
I don't know, maybe $60. You're in the States. I'll look it up for you.
Don't worry about it. If it's on Amazon, I'll just tell my son, one of my son-in-laws.
Yeah.
He has a contract with Amazon.
Can you do me a favor before you go? Can you just say again? Can you say, don't worry about it? Just say that for me.
No, because you make fun of me. Do you think I'm, that's like you want me to say butter? I understand.
Forget about it.
I live in the South.
Yes.
Okay. And when I told you, when I walk around with my daughter in the stores, that's why we've decided when we walk in the stores, we're not going to speak English. So then they can really stare.
Well, you're a big presence. You've got people in the comments here loving your voice. So I don't
understand why. But what do you want to know about Moderna or somebody or the vaccine? You're better off, in my opinion, from what I've read. I've said it before. The Moderna vaccine seems to have more attributes and properties than the Pfizer for the new viruses that are mutating. Okay? That's why I myself took the Moderna. Okay?
Perfect.
I took the Moderna, and I advise, if possible, but you see, my daughter has a problem in Israel. Oh, God. Okay, I'm calling the embassy tomorrow. Do you think they're gonna say no to me, the mother?
I wouldn't. No way.
Want me to read this to you, or you?
No. I'm gonna say goodbye. Listen,
you really should hear this.
Best wishes, Bella.
You're gonna listen to the news. You're gonna listen
best
to someone
wishes,
who went
Bella.
to medical
Wish you
school.
the best.
God, you're listening to the Bubamyces, and instead of somebody who went to medical school for 13 years.
You
You
sound
know,
like Mike
okay,
Francesa
wait.
over here.
What?
You sound like Mike Francesa. He used to go on his rants.
Well, you know, I want to tell you something. I
Yeah.
go on my rants. When you run a hospital, and I mean any hospital, it could be in Georgia, it could be in my state of Arkansas, it could be in any state. When you walk in, you have to have a presence. You have to have strength, and you have to know what you're talking about, and you have to say it with conviction. People have.
Okay. There we go. Thank you, Bella.
You know, Michael, Bella would be
Yes.
gold for you, man. She'd be gold for you.
Yeah. No, I need to get her on a microphone, and I need to get her close to it. But she is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. She's got the goods, and there's no filter. I love it.
Yeah.
Hans, yeah, there you go. You got a sampling.
Yeah, and she's right on track. You know, the situation varies state to state, and in Georgia, I'm going to take the first one I can get because I probably won't have a choice. If I had a choice, sure, there may be an option, but you know, for anyone that has an option, that's worth looking into. But
Bella,
get one as soon as you can.
Bella, one of my dear friends, Kelly, who lives in Canada, says I could listen to Bella all day. So see, you have fans. People love you. Here's the other comment. I want to subscribe to Bella. I think Bella should have her own channel. I know this isn't your real job. I mean, you made that quite clear. But we're very glad that you were here today. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yep. Great information. Appreciate that.
Someone's saying here, keep your phone still, Grizz.
Yeah, I set it up differently now. I had to make some changes here. I put it on a stand because finally, you know, I couldn't keep it still the whole time. So I have it on a stand. It'll be good to go now.
Kelly, do you want to come up for a minute? You can if you want. Terry, I would love for you to come up as well. I just actually saw Terry Gibson for the first time. I think she would be great for one of your shows, or at least our Sunday show. Terry, are you camera ready to come up, or would you talk to us without the camera? I don't know. I saw her on a different show today. I'll invite you. You can see if you want to come up.
Yep, we can do that, and then I'm going to need to drop here shortly and cook some dinner.
Too. Yeah, thank you, buddy. So this is Hans's second show today. He did back-to-back shows. First one was serious. This one, as you can see, is super serious.
Yep. From moderator and interviewer to punching bag. It's a nice transition.
Well, welcome to my world. There you go. Terry just subscribed to Bella. Way to go, Bella. Bella rocks.
Hey, Hans, can I ask you a question real quick before you go?
Of course.
What I wanted to find out, what do you think about this whole Kurt Schilling situation?
I don't know which recent. If it's a recent one, I don't think I've seen it yet.
All right, what happened was he was up for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And 16 votes he needed to get in the Baseball Hall of Fame, and they didn't vote him in.
I was really surprised that nobody got in, and especially Schilling. How can he not be in? I don't know if it's, you know, more of this personal repercussions or other thoughts, and they want to make him wait a year. I don't know what kind of game they're going on, but I can't imagine a Hall of Fame where he wouldn't be qualified.
Here I am.
Hi there. How are you? Here we go.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I wanted you to meet Hans. I've only ever seen you on camera. So if you can just give him a little bit of your background, because we do a Sunday business show.
Okay. Well, I'm a professional stenographer. I use the skill of stenography to create the verbatim record in legal proceedings, and I also provide card captions for the deaf and hard of hearing community. So I come on Happs to promote the profession because we need stenographers so badly. And, you know, this pandemic has actually put us like on the front lines, like, you know, talking about the frontline workers, or the stenographers are the frontline workers for remote depositions and hearings and things that can go forward during the pandemic. Of course, there are no jury trials,
right?
But hearings, depositions, cart work, you know, for the deaf and hard of hearing. So yeah, that's what I'm up about. And also I'm a Bible teacher, been a Sunday school teacher for over 20 years. So I like to give that encouraging word sometimes, So that's about
I
it.
I noticed that with you, that you had that spiritual side.
Yes. I had to do both, the Bible and stenography. And I really don't have much time for much else. But the pandemic actually took 3 months of my work away. And I couldn't, because, people had to regroup because they didn't know what to do with this pandemic, how to keep working. So people had to figure it out. It took 3 months until people could figure out that, yeah, stenographers, they can do remote work. It took 3 months for them to figure it out.
So
and in that 3 months, I'll just say this and stop. In that 3 months, I said, because I kept hearing about face masks, people need face masks. So I do have that skill of sewing. So I made face masks for people, made some face masks and then got into quilting. So quilting.
So what?
Amazing.
So what was your draw to be on Happs? What was the pull for you?
I wish I could have remembered how I found. Maybe I think what happens was I'm from Periscope. I was on Periscope probably close to 4 years, presenting there. And I saw someone on Periscope with the Happs. That's how it happened. I was like, wow, what's this Happs about? I've never seen it before. Because Periscope was going away March. I got to find something else. Because Twitter, I'm not too happy with that Twitter. To me, that's just like another Periscope situation. I'm like, no, I need something different. And so Happs is different. It allows people
in what way? In what way is it different for you?
Well, it allows people, well, you can still give, the free hearts and likes and stuff like that, but also allows people to award people. If they feel like your content is valuable and, dead on, and they really are learning something and is value to their life, they can give an award or even sponsor you. And I think that's key because, it takes a lot of time and energy to put a broadcast together. I don't think people realize how much time is put into creating a broadcast. I mean, I love to make videos, right? They're saying on here, no music, but I have a membership with a company called Videos. And so I can create these nice, pretty little videos and it comes with music. So I believe I could use that on Happs because I have that membership. I'm paying to be able to use that service and create these videos. It's my content. So
what are you most passionate about right now? Like, what is something that's keeping you alive with possibility in this time of COVID?
Well, COVID, it's like I'm a mixed bag, unfortunately. Okay. I love the skill of stenography, and so I do continue to work as a stenographer, but also have added that skill of training. And so because of the fact that we do need stenographers, and then stenographers need people to help them even to get the work done, I'm trying to fill a void with the training. And so that together, I love it. And then my downtime, I have to have, some creativity. So the quilting is kind of helping me with that. And also, looking, I think if I can still have access to my videos from Periscope, thinking about writing some books and stuff. Yeah. I mean, I did create a journal with my, I'm also a certified Christian life coach. And I am an author on Amazon. I did create a journal.
Yeah. I saw you on, I don't know what broadcast, but I loved your energy. And I thought, this woman is a very unique person. I want to meet her. So I followed you, I think today, and here you are on my show. So thank you. I do a morning show every morning from 6:30 to 7:30. I would love to have people come and visit me there. Most mornings we have Randy W. Horton on. He comes on as well. So
yeah, I see Horton a lot. Actually, there's the heavy hitters in the morning. I do come in for a few minutes and watch, so I can learn from you guys. You're the head of the pack. Seems. But if you don't have any other questions, I guess I should drop out.
We're gonna end it soon here. So, but I would love to have you in the morning sometime. Are you open for that?
Sure. You said, is that Eastern Standard Time? What time is it?
Yeah, and I'm usually on till almost 8. So even if you came on for like 10, 15 minutes, could we somehow use her in the business show? I'll talk to Hans as well. But you have a wonderful energy. You really do. I feel very blessed to have met you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I definitely think so, because it would be great for people to hear about. You mentioned a couple different ways you use your skills to help, not only as a stenographer but in other ways, and I think that would be great for people to realize that that's a role and a talent that's out there that people could take advantage of, or for people who may have a like skill set, it's something that they may not be aware of. So learning more about that is always helpful.
Yes, I've seen people who have retired actually transfer into becoming a scopist to help the court reporters. And court reporters are always looking for people to help them. We need people. I'm telling you, we're desperate out here.
I understand. I could never do what you do. The dyslexia and horrible typing skills get in my way.
Okay. All right. So I guess that's a wrap.
Thank you. It was nice meeting you.
Great
You're
meeting you,
welcome.
Okay.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Oh, we just lost Yasmin too. Okay, that's all right. Oh yeah. You have to exit yourself. Yeah, you got it there. She's got it. Okay. Hey, buddy. All right. So it's if you want to scoot, you can scoot. I know you want to go do dinner. I won't be sad if you leave. I can handle this myself.
I appreciate it. Well, it was always great. Thanks for letting me drop in. Thanks for dropping in on the show before. And thanks everyone who dropped by today. It was looks like some lively conversations. And, I'm not trying to pretend I'm a medical expert, just sharing some of the information I know and trying to bring it down to that general level so that people can take action on it. Because sometimes I love Dr. Fauci and a lot of our medical experts, but sometimes they're talking at a whole different level and it's hard to know what to do. So absolutely, get the vaccine as soon as you can, whichever one you can. And if you have a choice, then look into it and decide which one you want to get. But personally, I'm just going to line up and take the first one I can get to, but it could be, I don't expect to get it possibly for another month or two. So I'll wait my turn and we'll take it from there. So, thanks, Michael. Really appreciate it. Grateful to have friends like you and the great audience. So I'll leave with that.
Please subscribe. Please share his video. Please retweet it. Do whatever you got to do. Do whatever you got to do to promote him. We want him to do very well on here. And you know what? You've already made a huge impact on this channel, buddy. And what I mean is Happs, not my channel, sure. But I'm talking about Happs. You're becoming something that people are talking about, which is great.
I appreciate it. I just, there's information that I want to share. I want to help people simplify and improve their lives. So one little bite at a time, hopefully people will get value out of it. If you don't, the great thing is you never have to watch me. So it's a win-win situation. So thanks a lot, Michael.
Thank you, buddy. Enjoy your dinner. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Hi, Candy. How are you? Hi, Moose. How are you? Good to see you. Is it Armen? Armen, how are you today? Hello there, Gear Bear. Hello. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of comments. I noticed Kelly didn't come up. Kelly, if you're still there, all you have to do is you have to go and get the invite and you'll become part of the room. So that would be great if you could. So I always love to end the show with some things that I'm grateful for. Just give me a second here. I just want people to know that if you're in the process of thinking of doing videos, know that the time is right now to do it. Don't worry about your setup. Don't worry about if it's going to be perfect. Get that first video past you. And don't worry so much about what it looks like, what people are going to think, and be okay with the imperfection that is you, right? Like everyone has a brand. So today is the first day for you to do that. Support yourself by supporting your brand, get a channel going. If you want to be part of the challenge, great. If you need a little help, I have quite a few people within my influence now that'd be willing to come up and get some views. We've had in the past where people have had, I don't know, 80 views or something. And we had several people come on within 2 hours and it was almost 3,000 views. So, and it's not that difficult to get 250 if you really want to work at it. The other thing that I suggest to you is if you can connect with Randy W. Horton, if you know you're going on, he can come on and in no time flat, you will have the views you need. Or if you get someone like Emma come up, and Emma will also have your views skyrocket through. So there are influencers on these channels that could easily help you obtain your goal. And it's fun to be on here. I wonder if Dina's still around. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get her up before we go. I always try to give everybody a little time to be on. I don't like the shows to go beyond an hour because I never feel like anybody will get to the end of 1 hour. But just know that this year of 2020 is your time to shine. And, you know, don't be worried about if people are going to like it or if your camera ready or if you have the right equipment. And speaking of equipment, if you don't have a big budget, and I haven't done this on this video. Let me get the boxes here. Okay, there you go. All right. So as you can see, oh, hi there.
Michael.
Hello.
It's Kelly.
I know who it is. Do you want to be on or you just want to be heard?
What do you see now?
You look great. It's you. Come on. Let's bring you up. Okay? Let's try. If you don't like it, I'll bring you back down.
Can you see me?
I can see you as clear as day. You're perfect.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you ready? Here we go.
I'm ready.
She's ready. Look, you're perfect. There you go. This is a dear friend of mine, Kelly. I've known her for a long time. I know this person in real life. We have actually been in the same room. Unlike, do you have your cards with you right now?
I've got them everywhere.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay, grab a deck. I would love for you to give me a reading if you don't mind. Don't rush. Just take deep breaths. Kelly is wired. So what did you think?
I am a bit wired.
It's
my first time up here as a guest. I'm excited.
Well, you should be.
On your show.
Yeah, you should be on with Bella. That's real excitement.
Michael, how you? Oh, geez, she's amazing.
She's a firecracker.
I love her.
Do you? Do you love
your business show? I do.
Hans is wonderful, isn't he? He's such. And
I have a million questions for that man.
Colin.
A million.
Colin, where have you been?
Michael, I was in a
Colin.
broadcast with Lucia.
He said to me, start a broadcast at 6. I will be there.
What time is it?
I would have been. I was locked. I tried to get in your broadcast this morning, but I was cast aside like Fraser came in and Randy came in. I thought, oh, okay.
It's not.
It is what it is. Where I stand in the pecking order.
So,
no, seriously, I was tied up anyway.
Kelly's going to give me a reading. Are you okay with just us hearing you in the background, buddy? You can chime. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just sit in the background and be quiet too.
Well, no, I don't want you to be quiet. You can talk. Kelly's wonderful, by the way, and
it's been forever, you know.
No, but it hasn't been for us. Do you know what I mean? Like good friends, and it's funny when I met Colin. When I met Colin, I felt like I was seeing an old friend, and I didn't even know Colin, but I felt that like I was kind of like right now. It feels like no time has passed since I've seen you. Like I feel like we're in Brights Grove, sitting in the back. You're drinking your coffee.
I know, eh? Those were good times.
Those were good times.
Such good times. Do you miss Brights Grove?
I miss elements of it, but I love Toronto too.
I know you love Toronto. You guys are in love with Toronto.
Yeah, it's not as exciting now as it used to be. Okay.
well, COVID sucks the life out of everything.
There is a guy that we have to have you and him. His name is Michael. I think his last name is Hinton.
Alexander?
Something. No. And he will. Oh, we got Emma. Well, we had Emma. Okay. Emma.
I know who you're talking about. I follow him already because when I first came on, I looked up tarot.
Yeah.
And I subscribe. I think it'll grow more over time, but right now it's small. I think, but so I followed everybody who had the word tarot in their thing. So it's not a big thing right now, but it's huge on YouTube and Facebook. So I think it's only a matter of time.
Hi, Colin. You're on air, so don't do anything weird. Okay. I thought I better tell you. Just do
it.
Yeah, I mean, and Emma's trying to come in.
Foolish thoughts.
And Emma's trying to come in. Hi, Emma. We're getting a little card reading here. I think Emma's having problems getting the signal, but hi, Emma.
I'm getting there. I'm ready to go. Almost ready to go. I gotta calm down, Michael.
Yeah. You gotta calm down.
Get grounded, eh?
Yeah.
Gotta get grounded.
Well, Colin's very grounding.
I do.
Yeah. Colin, what? Colin, tell her everything's going to be all right. That'll work.
Everything's going to be all right. I feel good. I've got the good vibes going on.
All is well. All is well. Okay, I'm in Brights Grove in my head.
Oh, yeah.
Michael.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Barb, and we just sit back and we're having coffee. Right?
Yeah. So, Colin, you had the 3 little pigs emblem on there earlier. What was that about?
That's a symbol for life.
Is that?
Symbol for life. You know how you got a lot of trying to get everything done. They just want the quick fix, don't they? They just want the quick fix, and the house falls down. Something comes along, the landlord kicks them out. The wind comes along and blows it down. We're all on a mission to try and stay away from the trials and tribulations that in that picture is represented by the wolf. Yet they got the guy in the brick shed there. He's got it clued up. He's got his friends on board. He's collaborated. He's done his groundwork. He's covered all the bases. And now he's got the ability to look after his friends.
So, Kelly, whenever you're ready, you just tell me, take your time, take as much time as you need. Colin and I could talk about nothing forever. We're really good at that. We've got that down. Oh, yeah. Him and I can talk forever and have fun.
I didn't even hear a word you guys said, so I'm getting there. I'm getting in the zone.
Oh, good. You get in the zone. Okay. If he starts clapping his feet, you'll know that he's in the zone.
Jesus.
It was all I could do at short notice. I couldn't find a picture of a bed.
Yeah. No, what was that with Randy? What was that all about? That was so weird. Yeah. Well, we talked about this. I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. Yeah. So when Kelly's ready, I'm going to just have Kelly talk. And Kelly, you're going to have full screen when you're ready, okay? And then the world can see the glory of Kelly.
2 more. One more.
Okay. And Bella's desperately trying to get in, but she can't get in. She keeps popping out.
Who's trying to get in?
Bella. Bella's a sweetheart. She's anything to do with psychics or tarot cards. She is all in. She loves it. Very pretty girl. She looks a little bit like Laura, my Laura, So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think you've seen some of my shows. You probably have seen her. She's been on recently, but she's quite a star on Happs, like huge star on Happs. So
yeah, she's not ringing a bell. Bella.
Well, yeah. Well, once you see and hear Bella, there is no other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put you on. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You ready? Okay. You're going to be the main. You're going to be the main thing here. Okay.
All right then.
It's you, and only you. Go.
Well, you started out with the Queen of Swords, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
And she, I think, is the epitome of you, like who you are. She's holding her sword of truth. She is the and you do that, you speak your truth. And she's like the advisor. She's the one she's the go-to. She's the one everyone goes to for advice. And she yeah, she's grounded, and she has a strong sense of her own truth. And I must say, from watching you on these things, Michael, you do very well with sort of contradictory personalities on here, or you're just very good. Like this, she is you. She is so you. So you're doing your thing.
Okay, I'll take that as a compliment. Okay.
The six. Now the Six of Swords. Oh yeah, she is what she's the person every leader like goes to. She's the rock, so to speak, right? Now the Six of Swords came up in terms of your feelings, and sometimes it's funny that the sword, you're the Queen of Swords, and then there's 6 swords coming down on you, which means that sometimes this can weigh on you, and times you would just like to just bolt and just sort of escape. And they're just moments, though. I think that you would just kind of like the weight to lift a little bit. But I think you're also, I think there's a part of you that knows you really like, there's a love for what you do. So that's not exactly the answer, and that anything you couldn't really escape it anyway, because then you would always have the weight of not doing what you love, so to speak. So there is a weight that comes with it at times. But yeah, it's kind of like a catch-22 though, right? So I think it's more just trying to take care of yourself as well as do what you love, right?
That's amazing.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What?
So the next card is how this affects your thoughts, and you got the 9 of Swords, which means yes, it can be quite burdensome at times. But they're saying, but with the 6 of Swords going back, it's saying that you can't really deal with it by escaping it, because your thoughts will always come with you. It's like you can't leave your head. Your head's going to come with you. So it's finding ways of managing doing this. It's like self-care. I think compassion fatigue may actually describe exactly what you may be experiencing from time to time.
Yes, I would agree. Totally agree. That's dead on, hon.
Yeah.
That's dead on.
Like you're like a sponge, so you're soaking it up. So it's a matter of sort of finding some way of detachment. It's not, that doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care. It's not owning what's not yours.
Mm-hmm.
And in the long run, it helps you care more, right? Yeah. Then how does this affect your behavior all this way? Well, you got the Magician. So the Magician is magic, right? So you create magic. We all know that already. So whatever. But it's in reverse. So it dampens your shine a little bit.
Yes, I would agree. I would so agree.
What is your body? 5 of Swords reversed. Oh, 5 of Swords reversed. That's representing some inner conflict. So how do you manage this? How you manage this? And your body wants, that's how it's this internally, there's internal conflict. That's what I'm trying to say. What does your soul want? The soul wants you to create a little bit more structure.
Yes, it does. Absolutely.
Oh, it's the emperor. It's boundaries. So maybe do some aura shielding, some shielding stuff.
Yes.
So you're only letting in what's yours.
Yes.
You're a sponge, Michael. Spongy.
Now, I have a question for you, and I don't want to just talk about boundaries, but there will be people on the show now that want you to do a reading on them. And are you open to doing a few readings on here to showcase your talents? If someone wanted to sponsor you, they could do that through Happs. And what I suggest to you is have a certain rate where if you sponsor at this rate, then you get a reading every month.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I have a couple. Bobby Shadow, how are you, buddy? Bobby Shadow is also a legend. He's in the room right now. Bobby, have you? Yeah, well, he's so a legend. We also have Randy in the comments. This is way too woo for Randy. Trust me, this is out.
He already pissed the tarot gods off once. He shut down Happs that day. It went down. It crashed. That was him. That was him. He did that.
That's. So
I know. Funny. I was there. I watched it.
Yeah, Colin, would you be open for a brief reading? Are you okay with your soul being bared on air after me? Would you be willing to let her? You know, here, it might be nice if I let him talk. Here we go. Go ahead, buddy. Are you open to a reading after I'm done?
You're done, Michael. That's all you get.
That's all you get, man. That's it. That's all you get.
I have a feeling you'll be, yeah, there's more for you and many more to come, right?
Yeah, well, and we can't share everything because you're being very respectful of that we're being on air. I can tell. Thank you.
That's the hard part I find about, because I've always done them socially, right?
Yeah.
So when you're on here, I'm totally willing to, like, of course I want to do it on Happs, but there is that part of me that's a little maybe too guarded because I mean,
but you're just giving, right? you're giving a sampling. It's like a smidgen. It's like if you were going to Tim Hortons, you're giving them a Timbit. You're not giving them the donut.
Yeah, no, you don't get the whole donut.
No
not
donut.
Happs.
Yeah, Lucia says I am totally open. I don't think Colin is. I think Colin's happy just drinking his drink there, or am I wrong, Colin?
Oh. I'm just gonna get water. That reminds me.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Bring it on. Bring it on. Yeah, I'm always interested in a reading.
I'm gonna let Lucia come up now. Be very kind to everybody in the room. This is actually a personal friend of mine, so
Lucia.
Be very kind. Bobby, I'm sorry that you have bandwidth problems. Richard, how are you today? And Lucia is part of Happs. Have you met her before?
Lucia, I'm getting ready.
Okay, so we're going to do Lucia next. Okay. All right. She's getting in the zone.
No, I don't think so.
What does that mean?
In the zone.
Okay, I'm going to let Lucia up here. God, I love Happs. You never know what direction we're going. You don't know. You never know who's going to be on.
So what's happening here then, Michael? Michael, what's happening to my reading? Where did that go?
It's coming. She's feeling, though, Lucia first. That's all right.
It's coming. Okay.
Colin, keep your feet in your shoes. Okay.
Yes.
You behave.
I'm tapping my feet. Okay.
He's a naughty boy. He really is. That Colin.
Okay.
Lucia, we're trying to get her to come up. I've had problems before because she is quite a ways away. So we'll see how this goes. She says she's totally open. Have you met her before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No, you haven't met her. I've invited her.
No, I think we're lagging a bit.
Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. There's
All right. All is well.
all is well in Oz.
All is well.
Yes. Don't pull the curtain back. You might see the wizard.
Can you tell if she's still with us?
Yeah, I think she's still with us. It was 2 minutes ago, so she might be trying to get out. You got to remember too that once you get over an hour on here, it gets more and more difficult because there's there's so much information that's been recorded. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I've only made it to 30 minutes. Well, and I did do my first reading on Happs. I was excited.
Well, I'm glad you're excited.
You're my second.
We do have Colin here. If you, but if Lucia does,
Colin.
Okay.
We have a plan B. We've got plan B. Colin's waiting patiently in the wings.
But Colin, you know what? Sometimes plan B is better than no B. All right? To be or not to be? That is the question, Colin.
Yeah. Really. Yeah. It is what it is.
You know, sometimes being the... Oh, here she is. Okay. We've got Lucia. She came.
Well, I got to shuffle again. Shuffle again. Are we going back to
okay? Go on then. Go on then. We're going for plan C. We are now going for plan C.
Well, this energy is going to be so mixed up. Colin and Lucia energy all in one.
Okay. So. Okay.
I might need some.
Kelly.
Here I go again.
Kelly, take a deep breath. It's all fun. We're friends here. Kelly's a good friend of mine. Lucia's a wonderful woman. I'm going to let you two have a moment here.
Hello. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Can you see her, Kelly? Can you see her at all?
What happened to plan B?
Can you?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear
me? Yes.
Colin, you're on the back burner for a second. Okay, Colin's on the back burner. Lucia's
again.
On
plan C.
Yeah, you gotta wait. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. She's getting ready for you here. So, Lucy, how have you been today? Did you have a good day? Was it a good day for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're going through stuff. I can tell. I can feel it. Yeah, you're going through stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hold your feelings on your sleeve. Yeah. So, it's been.
I haven't.
We have just come out of a full moon, and the emotions are through the roof. Wrong question. Colin's like going, I'm asking the wrong. So I hit a nerve, right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Where'd he go?
We're doing Lucia now. He's
all right.
Yeah, Lucia, and now he's back, and he doesn't know what he's doing. He's the wizard.
We had this show like an hour ago, maybe.
Yeah, and how did that go? Did it go well? Here you go. Just you two.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ooh.
Kelly.
Okay.
Kelly. So
Okay.
give Kelly your heart. Just think about your heart chakra, and then kind of connect with her heart. Kelly's got a big heart, by the way.
Ooh. Yeah, there's some heavy energy here. You got the 8 of Cups. And I really want to see the imagery on my other deck because, Michael, you mentioned the moon, and I know, the moon is in this one. There it is right there. So this is about needing to walk away from something. Needing to let go of something. You know it's time. You may even be in the process of doing it or you've done it. These are the cups represent our feelings. You need to let go of some feelings. They represent relationships, so it could be certain relationships that you have let go of, or you need to let go of. But definitely, I know in my other, in my other cards, it does depict someone walking away from these cups, walking towards the moon.
Okay.
How does this affect your feelings? You know that this the Four of Wands, which is very it's much lighter energy, and you know that this is necessary in order for you to move forward. The Four of Wands is about achieving stability. It's often depicted as a house. The four corners, stability of a table, the four legs of a chair, and you know that in order to in the process of letting go, you are feeling more, the chaos is starting to go. So you're either in that process, or you know you need to do that in order to release. There's a lot of, the Eight of Cups is about releasing chaos. In order to get that stability and peace back in your life, you are needing to you're knowing that that's the right thing to do, even if it is hard.
Okay.
Yeah, how is this affecting your thoughts? It's breaking your heart. Even though you know it's the right thing, your heart is broken. It's often
yeah.
it's you don't often see thoughts. It gets weird because usually when our thoughts are dark, so are our feelings, but you know on a feeling level that this is the right thing to do, and it's going to bring you peace. And I can relate to this one 100%, and I've never experienced this before, where I know my heart is broken, but I'm feeling better. It's really weird. But I know it's like, you know what you need to do, even though you know it's going to break your heart, but in the future, it's the best thing for you. But it's not easy. It's brutal. It's actually brutal. Yeah, Five of Cups. How is it affecting your behavior? You're trying to navigate this right now. You're trying to navigate knowing what's best for you, even though it hurts. So the Five of Cups. So that's you're still in that trying to navigate this. You're on a roller coaster. You know it's right. You know it's right. You know it's right. But it hurts. You know it's right, but it hurts. You know it right, but it hurts. And there's, in the Five of Cups, there's three that have fallen, which represents the cups you're walking away from in the Eight of Cups. But there's two cups that are standing up, and you know that they're standing in your four corners. And they only, but right now, oh, and it's so funny because the three that are fallen are on the same, not funny. Like, it's just fascinating because the three that have fallen are on the side of your broken heart, and the two that are standing are on the side of your four corners and your stability. But right now it's hard to focus on that because you're still grieving losses. What your body wants. I'm going to do the soul at the same. Okay. So what your body wants and then the next one is what your soul wants, and they're actually very aligned. Your body wants you to move through this. This is a new path. Because it will, the Ace of Swords, it's a new beginning. It's a new beginning, and it's going, these Three of Swords will, when you will move away. As you walk away, it will get better, and it will bring about like a new birth of thought. It'll bring you to the right place. It's the Ace of Swords is like aces are beginnings. It will help clear your mind when you let go of what's not meant to be there. The new there's more space for what is meant to be there, and that's what will enter in, is what's really meant to be there. But you've got to make the space for it, and you're working on that. But when that space is cleared, then the new can come in, and of course it's still unknown. So that's why sometimes we tend to gravitate back to what we're comfortable with, even though we know it hurts. So the soul is the Tower. So it is an emotional sort of crisis that you're going through. But at the end of the day, when you will discover new pieces of yourself that will be allowed to come in, and new relationships, new people, new thoughts, like you will have cleared this space for a whole. The Tower's huge. I mean, we think of it as a really crappy card, but at the same time, the transformation that the Tower brings about is when you finally are able to get off that roller coaster, you're gonna feel amazing.
Okay.
So it's hard, but there's light at the end of the tunnel. And I don't know if you can even see it now. I get the sense you can feel it. Like, because the Four of Staffs is in your feelings position. So you know what's best for you. It's just so hard, especially to let go of things. It might be outmoded beliefs, what you once believed, but your world's been shook up in some way. And but it will come together. It will come together. The Four of Wands is showing that, and you got the Two of Cups to look forward to and brand new clarity. So it'll come.
So when you say about heavy energy, is it like in a good way, or is it like in a bad way? That I carry
the
heavy energy
is the loss. As I think you've experienced losses, and you're knowing you need to let go of something, whether it be like you're going through like something is really hurting you, that you're going through some pain, then that's heavy energy, right? But when you walk through that, the Four of Wands is not. It's very light energy. Same Ace of Swords is a beautiful firefly just dancing and happy. And there is the Five of Cups represents the up and downs of it all. But you have to give yourself time to move through the emotion.
Okay.
Right now it feels heavy. Right now, for sure it does.
Yeah.
How we doing, Kelly? We good? And everybody okay? I felt a lot of emotion there. I tried to stay out of the way. So
And
are we're completed? Can you handle the foot clapping man on a short reading here with Colin? His energy is intense. So I just thought I'd warn you. If you hear some rapid movement in the background, do not be alarmed. It's just Colin. Hi, Colin. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay.
I've just put a lasagna. I've just literally put a lasagna. I put a lasagna in the microwave, so I'm going to have to step out of the reading this time. But next time, maybe.
Colin, I did it. You have to do it.
Colin,
So,
what's the truth?
Look at him drink like.
Yeah. So do you want a reading or not, Colin?
I've literally just put a lasagna in the microwave. No, I've just literally put a lasagna in the microwave.
Okay.
Literally.
All right. He's hilarious.
Literally this moment.
All right. So, Lucia and Kelly. So, what do you want to do? Are you done? Like, you want to tell people about what your services are? They got a little bit of a taste, a timbit of the donut of your skill sets.
Yeah, they need to know. They need to know.
I just started. Well, it's funny, like I started on Happs. I've only done 3 podcasts so far, but that's really big for me. I'm actually quite proud of myself. I think I did my first reading with Tiara on my last one, and it went really well. I think I've only had 8 views, but you know what? That's the most views I've ever had. So I'm really happy. And it's new for me. So it's new. This is all new, Michael. You know I don't like this stuff.
Okay, but Kelly, here's the thing. This tomorrow will have 1,000 views because that's how it works. So
yes, it will.
We're at 347. There'll be maybe 800 to 1,000 tomorrow. And what I'm suggesting, people, is if you feel what I felt during that, and you got to remember too, she's holding back. So you can have a private reading. Doesn't have to be on air. And then what I suggest to you is
how to do that, though, Michael.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. It'll all unfold perfectly, Kelly. I guarantee it. You have a skill set that needs to be shared. Yeah. What I want to do one night, though, if it's okay with you, if you can do a bit of a marathon, I want you and Michael. I think his name's Hinton. He's a little unkept with a beard. Us 3 together, I think the room would be insanely lit because he plays with energy.
Yeah. I've watched his before. I watched him do one with you before.
Yeah, I could barely concentrate. The energy was so high in the room. It was unbelievable. And he was
watching him go in.
He was messing with Emma, so cool. and Emma didn't know, and I knew, and I was kind of like going, stop. Because we got her to do this thing where she could have the energy between her hands and she could feel it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I wanted to no, don't worry about that. I was very COVID. I have to admit, when COVID came up, I didn't know what to do with myself at the beginning, and I kind of got into painting, and I was so impressed by how many people, those paint nights. Yes. Well, how many people were offering this stuff for free during this time? And I was like, wow. And I can't tell you how much it's helped me. So I really wanted to, at first pre-COVID, I was thinking about how to do this as a business. Right now, I don't really care about that. We all need to just give, because this is really crappy times. So this, and people are out there on video teaching people how to paint. So I'm like, and then when I saw you on this Happs thing on Facebook, I'm like,
yeah.
And then I came on, I'm like, oh, I can do this. I'm going to do this.
Yeah. Well, everybody should do this, but everybody has special gifts. Mookie's a great guy. Please, everybody in the room, follow Mookie. Mookie is a star in his own right. He's a wonderful man, and I highly recommend following him. I had one of my funnest scopes, broadcasts, whatever you want to call it, with him the other day. And I felt like him and I actually had a great connection, and yet we're very different souls. He is wired more like I would say Randy is. And I think I'm a little...
Oh, yeah, Tiara, she's down there. Hi, Tiara. Yeah. I did her reading, and she was my first one.
Yeah, she's a wonderful soul.
Yeah, that was wonderful. I love doing it, and I know I got to pick a day and a time, and like come on at the, like you do your morning show, right?
Yes, from 6:30 to 7:30 when I show up. But yeah, and it's usually an hour. Yeah. So listen, folks. Thank you for being here, Randy. Do you want to come up?
Do? Okay.
It's okay. You know what it is? No. There's a delay. It's okay. It's no big deal.
I know. I'm catching on.
Yeah. Well, it's difficult to know the delay. So then everybody talks on top of each other, and we've had that quite a few times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think the delay we can when we talk and we see each other on the not here on the program, but on the column.
Mm-hmm.
Here on the column, you cannot see the delay. That's like real time.
Yeah, they somehow fix that. I don't know how they do that. It's like the magic of editing. But Colin, please, can you give us some silky smooth words of wisdom before we go here? This is the longest scope I think I've ever done. It's 1 hour, 35 minutes. This is crazy. I'm surprised my computer has not blown up. But they tend to get more glitchy once you're over an hour. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. And the more people you have in.
Yeah, we had a similar situation.
Oh, did you in yours? Was it
we had a
powerful
similar
though?
Situation, so yeah.
It went
really well. It went really well. We covered some great ground.
Are you guys hearing Colin?
Breaking? No.
Yeah, you're breaking up. You're breaking up a bit, buddy.
Am I breaking?
Yeah. You're like the achy breaky heart. Maybe put up maybe put the piggy thing up and we can hear you. My achy breaky heart, I just don't think it understands.
Put what up? I don't know. I have no clues. I have no words. I've got lasagna and a nice drop of vodka, so I'm happy.
Well, someone says nothing says classy like lasagna in the microwave.
Microwave, yeah.
Yeah. I thought
that's the classy.
Well,
it's classy. It's classy for me living on my own. It works.
Are you waving to each other there? Are we waving? Are we all waving to each other? Let's all wave to each other. I love you. No, but 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 I love you. I don't care that you have lasagna.
I need a meal upgrade. I need a meal upgrade, Luke. Not an internet upgrade.
Just call me. Okay, there's something going on here.
What am I missing here?
All right, I feel like I'm in the wrong room.
Helen. What's going on?
Bye, guys. I need to moderate something.
Yeah.
Thank you, yeah, I sent the message. It's a Spanish stream.
Okay, so listen. Why don't we have Lucia go down first? Then we'll have the lovely Colin go down, and then it'll just be Kelly and I for a second. Okay, we ready? Do you guys know how to do that?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. You guys can do that.
What does it mean to go down?
Take care.
Did I miss
Take
something?
care, guys.
We could end it there. Okay. It's just. Oh, wait. I think we did it. We're good. Okay. You can't make this stuff up. So Kelly, that was amazing.
No, you can't.
That was amazing. You were wonderful. That was so good. Are you waving to people now? You know. Okay. Yeah, I thought you and I.
Goodbye.
I thought you and I could talk just for a second here. Yeah. So have you met Helen? Helen is Helen is a hoot and a half.
I've heard.
Yeah, Helen, would you
on your show?
Helen, would you like a reading? A quick reading? Could you be calm enough? Yeah, she goes, oh my. I think that was the comment there. The oh my.
See, I didn't see that one yet. It might come yet.
And the crowd goes wild. That was the other comment. Yeah.
That's Mookie.
So you got to remember the comments too sometimes come like 2-3 minutes after something crazy happens. Like,
oh.
So they're
I'm not. Oh, are we skipping again? I think we're skipping again.
You're skipping.
I'm not often. Do you know what I like to do? Like, I'm not often up for your morning show. I might catch the end of it.
Yes.
But what I like to do is, like, while I'm getting ready for like work and I'm doing my dishes, I listen to it and then I start my work.
Oh,
or part of it.
Yeah.
I usually watch it like in replay.
Yeah, a lot of people watch the replay. Yeah, they like the morning meditation and me saying a few things. So listen, we're gonna end it here, I guess, because I think I invited Helen. Did I invite Helen? Let me look. I've invited every human being known to man in this. I just stepped into the door, just got home. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, you just saw it. Are you open to come?
That one came up.
Are you coming up, or do you have time to do that tonight? Just tell us yes or no. We would understand. If it's, but what a wonderful broadcast again, and I'm so glad you came up. You have no idea how happy I am for you.
I am too.
This is great, and you'll be able to see yourself later. Yeah. So, but I would love to have you on once a week. I would love to have you on once a week. Come in, give a couple of readings. We got to get your VIP, and then you can start getting, where you have sponsors.
Yeah, and I'm going to work like a pick in a night for, like, I'll do, my podcasts aren't very long. Although the nice thing about tarot is you always have content. There's always content.
Well, the other thing is to it, if you ever do one, just invite me, and I'll invite some people, and your views will go through the roof. You'll have a lot more than 8. I guarantee it. We're currently at 400 views. We're currently at 400 views right now, so you're good. And yeah, I'll watch the replay. Oh, you're such a cutie.
My hair.
All right, so Kelly, you know how to beam out, right? Okay, we're not going to use the other term.
I think I just. No, we don't. I don't. I've never been up before. Oh, I just hit the X, right?
I got it here.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
You got it? Okay, there you go. All right, folks. That was a wonderful, wonderful show. Hi, Brenda. Well, it wasn't everybody. It wasn't everybody. Brenda, I really enjoyed our broadcast the other day. Which one were you in? I can't remember, but you were very helpful. Thank you. And anybody who needs a little bump up, and let's say that you're, around 180 views and you need to get that 250, feel free to send me an invite. I'll always try to do my best to bump it up. Yeah. But Brenda, I know you like to be in the back scene of things. You know what's wild? Let's see here. Let's see if I can do this. See if he'll respond. Let me see what I got here. Okay, I'm going to end with this. This is cool. We'll do it this way. We didn't have time for the gratitude, so we'll do this. It was kind of a mix mash of insanity. This is for everybody in the room and everybody watches the rebroadcast. You are truly blessed, my gifted friend. I love the way you fill the room with light and love. Never stop being a positive force in this weary world. Thank you to everyone who was in the broadcast tonight. It was fun. I'm so sorry about Colin. He's got to get some better bandwidth. And Helen, I hope everything's going well with you. Did you watch Hans? Hans had a wonderful broadcast today on his own, and it didn't seem the same not having you in the room for that one. May you be loving and caring to the people who make your life worth living. Never speak words that could make your loved ones feel disrespected or unheard. Always be in a state of deep gratitude for the wonderful souls in your life. And I feel deeply, deeply grateful. Hey, Randy, do you want to come up for a minute? Are you open to coming up for a minute and just saying hello for 5 minutes? I didn't know Randy was still there. Okay, well, Why not? Let's end it with Randy if he's open. Let's see how we do this. Oh my God, Randy, you have no idea. It was crazy today. All right. Randy is a grounding force for me. There we go. Especially in the morning when I'm half-witted. It's loony. I just sent you an invite, bud, if you want to come up. If you don't, that's cool too. Oh, there he is. That was quick. I think he's up here. Oh, there he is. Oh my Lord. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I'm coming. A minute. It's taking a little bit.
Yeah.
Welcome to Michael's broadcast at the end. Whoop, whoop. For
Whoop,
replay viewers, you're late. What happened? Why weren't you here?
How are you, sir? Good to see you. I love when you do the outside here. We get the view. Here, I'm going to do the... Does anybody have a question for Randy while he's here? I don't think I can be in a broadcast without having someone bring you up and ask how you're doing. Oh, look at that. That's pretty good focus, Randy. That's what, your iPhone?
Yeah, I'm just out here in the back area. This is our garage, laundry, kitchen, every place. You know, every house has two kitchens. You have one inside and one outside. Your outside kitchen is for cooking stinky stuff.
Cup of Joe, how are you? So good to see you. Hi, Laura. Laura's saying hello to me. I love you. I love you too, Laura.
Brenda, hello, everyone. Let me get back in the house.
So what's the current temperature there right now, Randy?
It's always in the 80s. It's mid 80s, a little up or a little down always.
But so does your air conditioning have to run like crazy to keep would you keep it at, like 75?
23 Celsius.
Oh wow, that's cold. That's good. That's really good.
We have what's called a super inverter. It never turns off. It just stays on.
Yes. Randy's dog is cute. What is your dog's name again? I'm sorry, I forgot.
Maxine.
Maxine, that's an awesome name.
Yes.
So how was your day? I had a weird day today.
I can see Helen finally. Whoop, whoop, welcome, Helen. We need to be friends and quit fighting. I love you.
Yay. I like when you guys get along. It makes my life
I get along with everybody except for one person.
Yeah, me? Okay.
You're the only one that you're despicable, man. I'm just tired of it. No, I'm playing. You know.
And Cup of Joe. And Cup of Joe, he's just out of control. Cup of Joe, how are you, buddy? Good to see you there. He is like on all the time too. It's amazing. Oh, look at this. I never see these people unless you're here.
Hello, Stefan. What's happening?
It's good to see you. Thank you. Hello from Toronto. Awesome. So, Randy, would you ever be open to getting a tarot card reading from Kelly?
You know, I'm just totally not really into it, you know?
I get it. I've
had 3 readings, and I've had a few of the people go into that type thing.
Yeah.
And it really never even remotely relates to anything in my life. So I'm a little skeptical.
I think she's a big fan of yours. Oh, look at here.
I listen to them, though. I get readings. Sophie, hello, how are you? I get readings all the time.
Do you?
Yeah, but they don't really make sense to me.
Not at all. Yeah. I believe it with a grain of salt too, but with her, I've always felt, now, I think some people just know you well and they're able to read you like you read me well. So you definitely have the intuitive gifts. You just don't share them, which is good. It's like a secret weapon. I like that. You're super clear today. Like we never get this kind of clarity at night.
Jackie, what's up? Miss Jackie girl is a great broadcaster and been friends for many years. I think you should look at Miss Jackie. She's a good gal.
Okay, I'll look at some of her stuff for sure.
Very nice, very humble, very kind, very good person.
Well, we need more of those in the world. Absolutely. Do you know Danny 417? He just subscribed to me. See, one of your people?
I don't know, Michael. I'm getting an echo. I don't know why.
Really? I have no echo with you.
Huh.
And you're crystal clear, like clearer than I've ever seen.
I have weird echoes. Anyway, no problem. I can just. I'll tone out. I may be smiling weirdly because I'm hearing everything right back at me times two.
You know what it might be? I've been on so long, and maybe my computer can't handle this because we're into almost 2 hours here. This is crazy. Johnny Be Good. Where's Johnny Be Good been? And
Johnny
Chaz.
Be Good was not feeling well. Now he's back in the game.
Oh, good. So Johnny Be Good. What do you know if he's going to be okay?
Yeah, he's got a little bit of a problem with he's wearing strange hats these days.
Okay.
He was dressed as a Rastafarian today. And then yesterday he was dressed like that golf guy who's really into lemonade. What's his name? The lemonade golf guy? Arnold Palmer.
Yes.
Yeah, so he was wearing the Arnold Palmer stuff. So we're glad Johnny's back.
Oh, God. Yeah, well, Arnie Palmer had his own clothing line. You're right. For a very long time.
Have you seen those? They give you the golf visor and it's got like gray hair built into it that sticks straight up.
No.
Yeah, they're actually kind of funny. I like
them. This one I don't know how to pronounce. I'm sorry,
Michael
but maybe
Burke, River Pond. Miss you on Periscope. Hey, what's happening?
Hey guys, how are you doing? I can read that part. Oh, they miss you, buddy. They miss you on Periscope. Yeah, Michael. Yeah.
Mohammed bin Nawaf, salam, Kibal Halishek.
Have you been doing solo broadcast again to keep people happy? Because they love when you do that.
I was on twice this morning. Once we had a great broadcast, and then like an idiot, I tried to do something with my phone.
Yeah.
Because I heard a bunch of people screaming outside, and I ran out with my phone, and they were chasing chickens through the neighborhood.
Yes, that would have been good footage.
Then I tried to come back, and I killed the broadcast. I'm not good at switching.
Yeah. Okay. Can you, before we go, can you give them that tip again of when you leave the broadcast, you have to shut down all the different scopes? And I'm not really quite sure how to do that. And I don't. So how would I go about that, Randy? At the end, do I have to go into the settings and shut all the, if you leave? Because we've done that before, you and I.
Oh, I forgot. How do we do that during the? I'm on a phone. I don't know how to do it now, to be honest.
So we're learning. I've also been having problems getting it to do the landscape. I sometimes will have to fiddle back and forth until it does it. So we're still having some strange stuff going on. Are you still?
Yes, I'm in the Philippines.
Yeah, he's loving it here. The 80-degree.
Am I in the broadcast or am I just verbally here? I can't really tell what's going on.
You are in it. We see you. You're crystal clear.
Okay.
I can see every hair on your chin. I can see that you have gray and black hairs. You don't have the Telly Savalas look today. Even Laura said you look super professional. Laura Holt, my daughter. Yeah, yesterday.
In my Walmart. Oh, I'm wearing a Walmart t-shirt.
No. The other day when you did the Telly Savalas Kojak impersonation.
Oh, yeah. I had to change the glasses. I can't see very well from those.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay. Because they're...
No, because, the part where you have... What's the progressive lenses?
Yes.
They made it a little too low, so I have to look through my nostrils almost to see everyone.
I've never been able to do that, look through my nostrils. That's not an ability I've developed yet. I know what you mean,
Okay, though. Mohammed bin Nawaf says, I only see Michael. Yeah, that's all I see is Michael. But Colin says he sees everyone.
Yeah. Well, you're here. You're as clear as day.
Yeah, but I'm wondering why Mohammed Nawaf, he only sees...
You. Yeah, me. But he doesn't see you. Is everybody seeing both of us? Yeah. Colin says you're both crystal clear, audibly and visually, guys.
Chaz says colorful t-shirts. Actually, Chaz, I actually had a lot of shirts made. This is my wake up, drink coffee. I had done nothing yet.
Oh, so you just woke up. What time is it there right now?
I woke up earlier, but it's like 9 a.m. I've just been sitting around the house doing nothing.
Well, thank you for coming in for the end of the broadcast here. With any luck, I'll be on again tomorrow. Maybe 6:30. So
Helen says she sees us both. That's weird how Some people see us both and some don't. Okay.
It is strange. Oh, like, and you're starting to get all the Saudi people. Are they seeing you as well? I see you
Yeah.
both. I see both. Yeah. Brandon Wiggy says he sees us both.
Okay. I like your new shirts from Saudi. Yeah. The new tailor clothes are much more professional and better looking.
I need you to do a plug for your tea, though. It's not the same without that before we go.
No, that's okay. I do my plug on the tea everywhere else. Fine. You're not going to go. You're not going to cut this off early. If I'm here, we're going to stay on another 30 minutes. You're not going to abuse me.
I'm not abusing you. How am I abusing you? Come on.
You're taking advantage of my good nature.
Really? You think so? I've been on here 2 hours, Randy. You're so full of it.
No, I'm not full of it. When it's deep, it's deep. I put on my boots right before I come in here.
So what do you like mud boots? Like you're in the mud, like the shit, or was that what?
I was trying not to say the whole thing, but you went ahead and said it. But you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
Randy, you're dressed from Saudi. I miss thobes. The problem, you can't really wear a thobe here because of the rain, the weather. There's so many reasons. You would be covered in dirt if you tried to wear a thobe here.
Would you? Would they still be cool though? There, do you?
Fred, let's talk about Filipinos you bang for the month. Fred Rocks. Oh, well, Fred Rocks always has beautiful statements. We appreciate you.
He says it looks like you're smoking weed. Am I smoking weed or is Randy smoking weed? That's what I'm curious about. Chicken boots. What is chicken boots, Randy?
I don't know. It could be what you like. Cut him off. He did me.
It's starting to get interesting now. How can I leave? Holy God, his comments are crazy now. Fred Rocks. Who's Fred Rocks? I've never met Fred Rocks. Hi, Fred Rocks. I'm going to follow. Oh, no, he's on Twitter. You get a lot of people on Twitter who come into these. And if we don't have that feed with Twitter, it really affects the numbers for you. Because you can get like 800 people on Twitter. That's crazy.
Actually, I'm going to start next month. I will start doing regular broadcasts, which is planned, announced, timed.
Yes.
And proper. I've been playing around because it's Happs for 2 months just to get it rolling.
Yes.
But I will start doing normal shows where we have an intro and exit, content, subjects we talk about. But just for the past 2 months, trying to get Happs warmed up, I'm just being the gab everybody social person. So
you've been helping build people's channels, including me. Thank you. And he does that. You're so what's the word? Generous with your time. And well, not everybody's that way.
Yeah, so I will actually get back to good broadcast soon. Randy used to have us hysterical. Stop being so serious. Yeah, we're going to get into some real fun broadcast, good things to talk about. We will push the limits of every sector from liberalism to conservatism, and we will poke you in the eye coming soon.
Have you had your coffee yet or your tea?
I have had coffee. Philippines bought 20 million doses of Moderna. Really, I would like to. I wonder if I could get
it. Does anybody know what the cost of 20 million? Oh, we got Emma.
Hi.
Look at that. I almost left. Look at that.
Michael,
see?
Now that Emma and I are here,
can't leave now. We got Emma.
No, you can go away. We'll talk.
Yes, it's fine.
Well, you know
I don't want to keep you. Oh my goodness. I'm so
you're
sorry.
not keeping me. You're gonna talk to Uncle Randy here for a second. I'm gonna be 1 second, okay?
Randy, little brother, what's it gonna be good? Michael, I was only joking. If you leave, we'll ruin the mood.
I'm gonna take a pit stop. I'll be right back.
That sounded weird. Okay, Emma, can everybody see Emma? I see these little circles. I'm not used to broadcasting on the phone. And it's kind of. What do you see, Emma?
I see you guys. I see you.
Okay, good.
It might just be trying to catch up since I jumped on so abruptly.
I just jumped on too. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay.
I just jumped on. Yeah, I don't come in because you said you were going through exactly. Anyway, Emma, what's up? How See you as always.
It's great seeing you. I'm
How's the
doing
tension
good.
since
I'm
yesterday?
sorry. I'm sorry.
How is the tension in the neighborhood since yesterday's event?
I just saw they were doing another vigil,
Okay.
and I just saw some of the students. I was talking to the neighbors, and I found out more about the person. And hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Hi. Thank you for saying hi. I appreciate it. Um, but I just, sent my condolences to them, and I just told them sorry. It was their coach.
Okay.
Uh,
What happened?
yeah.
It was a suicide or something different?
No, it was an altercation. He was a 37-year-old teacher, and it was an altercation with a 30-year-old man. He was arrested yesterday, thank God. And they've been holding vigils ever since. So 2 days now.
So basically,
And
murder scene.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's terrible.
yeah. It's heartbreaking. And
Mohammed bin Nawaf from Twitter says, "Follow me, Emma." Mohammed bin Nawaf, I've known him a long time.
hello. Well,
Chaz,
welcome.
what
Thank you
event
for.
are we discussing?
Uh,
Emma,
um,
go ahead.
It was fortunately now we know it's a murder scene that happened in my neighborhood yesterday. And so Aunt Randy was asking about that and asking more information about that. And I just read on the news today who he was. He was a 37-year-old teacher, and rest in peace. And he was beloved, and over an altercation, over something dumb, apparently, over a fight. So, no,
Happened.
I did not know the teacher.
Oh, the last time we had a neighbor pass away, it was a young guy around 14 or 15,
Wow.
and his and were inhaling freely.
Oh my goodness.
Froze his lungs and he passed away. I guess that was
That's
something
horrible.
people were doing. That was I didn't know people did.
Yeah, that was a big thing. I mean, in high school, they did it a lot. I mean, it was such a big thing that kids did. Didn't realize how dangerous it was.
Yeah,
Where did this happen? It happened right across the street from where I live, in my street, in my neighborhood. Oh,
I
I'm
didn't
sorry,
know
Randy, what were you saying?
that. So
Uh-huh.
why do people inhale freon? What was the purpose? What does it do
It's
for them?
it's to get high.
Okay.
They get a high out of it. They also use a computer cleaner. That was a very popular one as well. Actually, I had a friend
Cheers, Mohammed.
overdose on computer cleaner, but she was okay afterwards. It's just to get a high out of it.
Computer cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
Dear God.
Sharpies as well. They
No.
banned Sharpies from my school. Yes.
What did you do with the Sharpie out of pure curiosity?
Not me, I didn't ever do this, but no judgment to them, but they would inhale it. They would get high off Sharpies.
Really?
Yes.
I'm old.
Yeah.
I've never heard of things.
Oh yeah, it was very prevalent in my high school, and then during that time I heard even other high schools talking about how that was such a thing. Exactly, Chaz. Yes.
That's the way it should be, right there. Bam. Okay. Put the ugly in the corner and put the beauty in the forefront. That's the way it should be. That's what I say.
Bustin' move on Periscope. I'm on my phone, so I'm not using a mic. I'm hearing double talk also, so I don't know how to solve it.
Yeah, we're not hearing double talk. Are you hearing double talk? You're breaking up a bit, Randy. Do you
Yes,
want to come?
it's glitchy on my end.
Yeah, why don't you go down and come back up and go through your computer?
Yes, dude. I'll be right back.
Okay, bye. Because if he doesn't do it, it becomes Jimi Hendrix. It's crazy. It's wild. So, you missed out on Kelly. You got to get a reading from her. She is amazing.
Oh.
Amazing. So are you open to doing that sometime? You'll have to give me your email address, or you can have mine.
Okay, sure. Yeah. I mean, it would be an honor.
She's a personal friend. Like, she's someone I know in real life. She's one of my my wife's best friends, and she's been giving me readings for years and years and years. And I think she's really happy for me that this is done so well, because we've always wanted to do stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
So what you take for granted, you know, like in the sense of your gifts, and, you know, because you have so many people who love you worldwide, and it's only going to grow. Who are you looking at right now?
Oh, sorry, no, my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I meet him? Would that be okay? Is he okay for? Is he
He's
shy?
he's very private.
Okay. Well, tell him if sometime I would love to meet him, and it can be
I
off air,
definitely.
because that would be wonderful.
I would
Emma,
definitely
don't
let
do
him.
it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. Keep your mysterious person mysterious.
You know what? He might be right.
Yeah, keep it a mystery.
Yeah, because Michael's not everybody's flavor. That's for sure. Yeah. Randy,
Mama
that's
been
way better.
off, and others are asking. If you click on a broadcaster's profile, they will share with you there what they share. Some people share their Twitter, some people share Facebook, Instagram, and they have other outlets where they share with people. I'm not sure what all Emma shares.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Emma, are you enjoying Happs more now than you did?
Yeah, I am 100%.
Because you were kind of on the wall there, right, about it. You like touch and go, not really feeling it.
Mm-hmm. It was. I love the support. It wasn't anything to do with Happs or
Thank
the
you,
community,
Dan
because the
Roy.
community is so kind and so supportive. I think it was just my insecurities of, am I good enough for this? Am I worthy? And at the time, I was kind of like, oh, maybe this is not for me, because I didn't feel worthy enough. So that was the issue. It had nothing to do with Happs or the community or anything.
Yes. Yes.
I think it has to do with the lip gloss.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Randy and I both had lip gloss for a while, but we swayed
We
away from it.
removed the lip gloss and we're growing like crazy.
Yeah.
I'm only playing with you, Emma. I'm playing.
That's what it is. Thank you for letting me know, Randy.
Yeah, it's a lip gloss. There must be MSG in that lip gloss.
Well, we're seeing Johnny be good like crazy since you've been up, Emma. So there you go. Something's right in the world.
Yep, you got Johnny here, so that's great. Colin is here too. Colin, I invited you up 100 times. What happened today? I'm beginning to think you hate me.
Randy, I wanted to tell you something. So my boyfriend's from Tampa, but he grew up in Tennessee.
Yes, tell him he knows I'm from Hendersonville, Tennessee, the suburbs of Nashville. Where is he from in Tennessee? If he could share that.
I forgot
He's right
where.
there. Just ask him.
No, he's not right here. He's not. He left.
Oh, he left.
Okay. Oh, yeah. There's a mystery brewing here. I can feel that already. Okay.
do you know? Have you been to his hometown?
No, I haven't been, but I definitely, hopefully this year, will be able to go. Yeah.
I'm just curious what part of Tennessee he grew up in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll ask him because I forget, because I know it's a very unique name. So yeah, I have to ask him because I always forget because I can't pronounce it properly. So I always have to, yeah.
Oh, that could be any place.
It's a small town, yeah.
That could be like there's 100 silly little names throughout every little town, you know.
Yeah.
It's like,
mm-hmm.
I noticed you really love music. Is there healing in that? Because I know sometimes when you have a broadcast, you always have music on and you're singing and.
Oh, here we go with the butterflies and bamboo again. Go ahead, Candleman, light it up.
All right. The bamboo.
I just noticed that pearls and flowers gravitate around your soul like the dove of the angel of the flying squirrel. Oh, Emma left on that note. I think she got disconnected. Happy is here from Pakistan. What's happening, my great friend, Mr. Happy from Pakistan? Salam.
The bamboo was too much, buddy. That's
No,
what
no,
it was.
he just got disconnected. On the phone, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's really, for me, I still don't like the phone app. She is so
No.
cute and funny. Her boyfriend must be lucky. Yes, Anna's been on a while. Oh, you got kicked out. Invite her back.
Okay. There you go.
You know, Michael, I've been kicked out a few times, and I get a red message on the screen that says error message 008 something.
Hi, Laura.
Brenda said, Randy, I didn't know you were from Hendersonville. I used to live in Hermitage. All right, I know Hermitage. Yeah, I'm originally from Hendersonville. I went to Nanny Smithberry Elementary, Knox Doss Junior High, and Hendersonville High School, and college at Volunteer State Community College. So I'm a complete Tennessee person. Now, Michael, are you talking to anyone or something else going on?
How you doing? I had to talk to my daughter. Sorry about that.
What do you got? Like a paging system there? How were you talking to her?
She called me through Facebook Messenger,
so
you can you can do that. Yeah. I can also do it through my Echo. Like my setup's insane.
Emma's back.
Emma's back.
Hi.
Hi, Emma.
I'm glad you're here. He was talking butterflies, candles, and all sorts of stuff. God,
you know what happened? What happened? The bamboo reference set everything on fire. That's what it was. So the whole room burned up after that. That's his power word. He's a sorcerer. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened there. I'm glad you're back though.
Yeah, back to your feathers and bouquet of roses talk, Michael. Let's get back into that.
Thank you. Okay, before we go, so let's try to set something up where you can get connected with Kelly. That would be great. And if we could do it,
going anywhere, Michael. We're going to go for another hour. Quit trying to push us out.
Well, I actually do have to go, but I said I would.
Well, just leave it all running then, and just mute yourself, and we'll just sit here and talk.
You're hilarious. Listen to him. Okay, so I've been on 2 hours and 11 minutes, but I know he would easily set up another wonderful broadcast for all the people in the room.
No, I won't, and I think he's selfish by ending this early.
I've been called worse, and I can live with that.
I'm just kidding.
Emma, what do you think? Do you think I'm selfish? I've been on here for 2 hours and 12 minutes. Do you think I'm being selfish?
I mean, a little. No, I'm just kidding.
See, Emma's honesty's coming out, Michael. People are just trying to be nice because you're nice, but at the end of the day, you are selfish.
Thank you. Well, I can live with that. I think I can live.
There's a lot of greedy people. That's why we have banks, real estate agents, and car dealerships.
Absolutely. So I always end the show, Emma, with what I'm grateful for. You know that. So what are you grateful for?
You guys making me laugh, making my day. Everybody on, the love. Like I said, the support. Thank you so much. That's what I'm grateful for.
Everybody who sees this broadcast, please, please, please follow the legendary Randy W. Horton, even though he calls me selfish or something.
No, only follow Emma. Emma's the one here. And I'm going to give you, what is the thing we're supposed to do at the end? Give positivity. What are you telling us you like to do at the end?
Gratitude. What you're feeling, what you're grateful for, sir.
Okay, I'm grateful for Hugh Young's produce at the 76 station. Now, let me tell you the story. Now, back in the 80s, the gas station wasn't doing so well. So what they did is they closed down the convenience store, and old Hugh Young opened up a produce center. Now, I had the night shift down at the process center.
Okay, there we go. The process center is gone. Emma, thank you for being here. Thank you, Randy, for being here. He's hilarious. May you have a wonderful evening. And listen, and I know he will open up another broadcast. He's so full of it. Take care. All right. Thank you, folks. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I really, really appreciate. This was quite the marathon. And Randy, thank you once again for being there for me. I totally appreciate it. What a wild ride today has been. Okay, we are all connected to streams of divine energy. Knowing who to let in your life is the preparation to true success. Believe in the power of frequency to awaken all forms of healing. In the deepest levels of stillness, you're opening new pathways to peace, Choose to smile more often and let your heart be full of praise and gratitude. I hope to see everyone tomorrow at 6:30 to 7:30. Thank you for supporting my morning show. And this has been one crazy marathon. Anne Marie, I would love to have you on my morning show some morning. And if we had more time tonight, I'd bring you up right now, but unfortunately I don't. Thank you to everyone in the room. Thank you, Colin, for your endless support. I'm sorry that your connectivity was horrible today. And once again, Cup of Joe, you're